Every system has a story, and every story teaches us something about design, decisions, and discovery. You are listening to Systems and Stories, where code meets clarity and architecture meets experience. Hosted by me, Sanal, together we will explore lessons behind the systems we build and the stories that shape us. One of the tasks that most developers quietly dread is code reviews. It's something all of us do. Either we are reviewing someone else's code or we are waiting for ours to be reviewed. And yet, it's often one of those activities that feels like a burden. Over time, I have noticed a few patterns in how we approach them. Some of us review code only to check whether it meets the requirement and coding standards. Some assume author knows best, so we just approve it without much thought. Some get too critical, our comments sounding more like a jab than feedback. And some just hit approve, hoping someone else would look at it properly. And then there is that hesitation. What if I'm wrong? What will they think if I comment on this? Or on the other side, how can someone say that about my code? I know what I'm doing. These are not made up stories. These are the small unspoken thoughts that float around in every dev team. And honestly, I have been on both sides of it myself. Let's admit something. Code reviews take time. They break the flow, especially when you are deep into solving something. And sometimes they just feel like nitpicking. You have spent hours writing and polishing your code, and then someone comments, "Can we rename this variable? Or maybe just use a different link you expression here?" You sigh and think, really? Is that what we are spending our time on? It's easy to feel like it's slowing you down, but here's what I have come to realize. Reviews are not meant to slow us down. They are meant to make us a pause, to make sure we are building something that still aligns with what we intended to build. To make sure what we are building still aligns with what we intend to build, not just as individuals, but as a team. So, why do we really do code reviews? It's not to find faults, it's to make sure our work aligns with the principles, practices, and purpose of the system we are shaping together. We do it for the project, we do it for the people working on it today, and the ones who will join it tomorrow. It's about maintaining that health of the entire ecosystem, not just this one pull request. Think of it like trying on a new outfit and asking a friend, "How does this look?" You're not asking for criticism. You just want to make sure you look your best before you step out. That's what a good code review does for your code. It makes sure it fits well with everything around it and that it looks good in production. Code review also keeps us connected. They are one of the few times we truly see what's happening across the system, what patterns are emerging, what decisions are being made. For new developers, reviews are a learning goldmine. Even if you can't comment on deeper logic, you still can ask questions, notice small things, and absorb how others solve problems. Sometimes it's also those fresh eyes that catch what seasoned ones miss. And for all of us, it's a chance to learn from each other's perspective. I have often seen developers approach a problem in ways I would have never thought of: cleaner, smarter, more elegant. Those moments remind me why I never dictate implementations when discussing requirements. I give directions, but I leave room for creativity. Because when people explore freely, they learn, and so do I. So, what does a good code review look like? It's not about showing how much you know. It's about understanding what the other person was trying to do. Good reviews focus on clarity, intent, and empathy. Ask why before suggesting how. Comment on readability and maintainability, not just syntax. Keep your tone respectful. Say, "Have you considered?" instead of saying, "This is wrong." Avoid reviewing massive pull requests. Smaller ones are easier, kinder, and more effective. And most importantly, when you see something well done, say it. A simple, nice solution or I love this approach goes a long way. It builds confidence and reminds everyone that reviews aren't just about catching mistakes, they are also about appreciating craftsmanship. And yes, even emojis help. They make the process feel human again. So maybe next time you open a pull request or get one assigned, take a small pause. Don't see it as a judgment, see it as a conversation about design, readability, and growth. When we review with curiosity instead of criticism, we build trust. When we receive feedback with openness instead of defense, we grow. Because in the end, the goal isn't to get our code approved, it's to make the system stronger and the team wiser. So, code reviews aren't about catching mistakes after all. They are about catching opportunities to teach, to learn, and to grow together. Because great systems aren't built by writing code, they are built by reviewing, reflecting, and learning together.